Hey, Ed Kropsky here with the White's MX Sport out in the farm field today. It's my second time at this field in the past couple weeks. Scored a nice 1774 real out of here, half a real, last week, and just had a. It's been a tough hunt, I gotta say. There's a lot of trash here, restaurant trash. Seems like some stuff. I got some wheat pennies from the 20s, 40s, and a lot of restaurant trash, I think, from that time period. But I did manage an 1870 Indian head penny and some like harness buckles. So I know the older stuff's here. It's just you really got to pick through it. Digging a lot of foil signals, pull tabs, things of that nature, crunched up foil. It's pretty tough, but. I just had a nice 18 VDI number, pretty consistent hit on the MX Sport, and I was really thinking maybe it was going to be a piece of foil, maybe at best an old nickel, buffalo, or something of that nature. Dug my hole. It's about 7 inches in, and you can see this or not. I have a right here. You can see I got a gold ring. I thought I was seeing something funny at first. It's definitely a gold ring, my friend, and it's got some age to it. It's got some type of symbol on the front there, almost looks like a cross. That's definitely older style. I throw that in the Art Deco period, maybe hopefully older. But you can't beat that. I'll take gold in the farm field. Not too common of a find. I've only found a couple gold rings in farm fields over the years. And quite a few silver ones that I actually had restored. And I'll be sure to have this one restored also. It's a little bent up. But I'll take that to my jeweler, have it done, polished, cleaned. Who knows, maybe even sized. But the MX Sport, doing the job out here. Like I said, I got the new 13-inch D-Tech double D coil. And it's doing its job. So like I said, tough hunting, not a whole lot of targets, a few wheats, an Indian, and now gold. I will take that. Alright, it's a good day, beautiful day out here. I thought I was going to have a problem recording with the wind, but it seems to have died down. Great day, I'll keep you posted. Hopefully something better comes along, but gold's tough to beat. Alright. So what I thought was just a cool day out in the field with the White's MXT turned out to be an awesome day. Not only did I find a gold ring, a semi-key date 1870 Indian head penny, and a 1774 real, and a few other coins and items. But the gold ring, turns out after doing a test, was it is 18 karat gold, and the symbol on the front of it, which is kind of like a cross, almost like a Crusader or Knights Templar type cross. It's a stone. It's a carved stone, which actually turns out to be blue agate. And it's not just a ring. It turns out it's way cooler than that. And the symbol is actually probably a family crest symbol. And the purpose of the other purpose of this ring is that it's actually a wax seal. What I mean by that is if somebody back in the day, or even today they still use them, but this is way older than that, and somebody wrote a letter or a document and they wanted to keep it private, they would pour some wax on the seam of that letter and seal it, and then they would put their symbol, their stamp, across into that wax, and this one, as you can see, transforms into that cross-like symbol. It's got a little imperfection that's missing on the blue agate, the stone. It's carved out in the shape of a cross, but there's a little nick in the one corner of it. But it kind of affects the impression in the wax a little bit, as you can see. But that is, how cool is that? I mean, I was thrilled with the idea of just finding the ring itself, and then to find out it's 18 karat gold, and then to find out after some research and talking to some people that it's actually very, very old, probably close to 200 years old, from a prominent family with either in this region or settlers back in the day in the area. And again, farm field find, very, very cool. I am thrilled with it. Probably one of my favorite pieces of finding of all time. Let me see if I can make another one of these. Stamp that in there. There you go. Check that out. How cool is that? Very neat. And these items here, these other rings on the scale, I just recently had this one restored. This came out of the ocean at 1800s, early 1900s swimming area. It was missing the initial and the diamond stud. It's a synthetic ruby front, 10 karat gold. It was horrible looking when I found it, real brown looking, and again missing. It just had 2 holes in the synthetic ruby front. I loved it, so I took it to my jeweler and had it restored. Had my initial put in it, new diamond stud, and it absolutely came out fantastic. I'm thrilled with it. These here are farm field finds. These are silver, sterling silver. This ring here actually had an amethyst stone in it, same design. However, it had big cracks in it. It had seen its age, and it's 100 years old. Of course, it was all tarnished in color, and again, the stone was all cracked. But I really, really liked the ring. I liked the idea of bringing the old items back to life and saving the history of it. So I had a cabochon emerald that I had bought loose, and I had it restored by my jeweler. Did a fantastic job on that, and the wife wears that. She loves it. And again, here's another one. This one had no stone in it, sterling silver. Came out of same farm field? I believe it may have been the same farm field. I had it all polished up, and her birthstone peridot put in it, and brought it right back to life again. And I love it when, you know, either I'm wearing something or she's wearing something, and somebody you know, will comment on the piece and wonder where you got it, and you get to tell them the story. And here's another one here with black onyx, sterling silver. The stones, marsenite stones all around it, and just a cool item, bring back to life. And you know, rather than see it go to waste in a farm field, it gets to live its life on. This one here is one of my favorites. I really got to say, this wax seal ring with the family crest, just that made the whole hunt. And there weren't very many finds at all. I got a few items. Again, a couple Indian head pennies, a couple wheats, and buckles and things of that nature. A lot of modern restaurant trash, probably from the 40s or 50s, out there, with a lot of foil signals, broken signals, aluminum signals, everything you could possibly imagine. And I was I was hunting in the Quinta jewelry mode with the MX Sport, and I had the 13-inch double D coil on, and I really didn't change Quinta jewelry mode much, except I did knock out and discriminate range. I knocked out everything up to around 10, and to knock out some of the little bits of foil, so I could at least work in there. It was really a trial day for the 13-inch D-Tech coil, the new optional coil there for the MX Sport. So it probably wasn't the best coil for that field, but I didn't realize there was going to be so much trash in there. So I'm going to be going back to the same field with the 7-inch D-Tech coil for the MXT, made exclusively for whites. And I can't stress the importance of accessories for your detectors, whether it's the MX Sport or any of your whites detectors. Whites offers a large line of accessories for really any detector out there, and each coil and accessory has its purpose and use, and they're very, very handy. Again, with all the trash that's in this field that I'm going to be hunting, the 7-inch or the 6x10 double D coil is probably going to be the coil to use out there. In the cleaner fields, the stock 10-inch is fine. The 950 coil is fine. The 13-inch double D coil, the ultimate, is really the ultimate coil for the farm fields. Again, I have it on my MX Sport. I have it on my V3i and my DFX. I can't stress this foil enough. It just really, really is a performer, and lightweight, great target separation, coverage, and sensitivity levels. You can crank them up, and it's really a top-notch accessory for any of the whites metal detectors that are out there. So again, they just got this really cool backpack bag. Whites just came out with them. You could carry your kid in that thing and put it on your back. It's hysterical. But you're going to take a hike, or you're going on a dig, or trip somewhere. You could put all your weights. You could fit your metal detector in there, your accessories, digging pouches, headphones, what have it. Your pinpointers, again, got the cool replacement skin for the TRX pinpointer. Very cool option. I love having it in the field. And one thing I wanted to touch on real quick was the idea that when you are in the farm fields, or anything really, especially in an area that's older, colonial like 1800s, or homestead, or whatever it might be, some signals don't come in clear all the time. And this is some of them signals. I got a box here. You got little colonial cufflinks, copper rings, watch winders, pieces of rings, silver jewelry, cufflinks. These are all neat little relics that sometimes don't have the clearest signal. And they're neat ones to dig. So dig them iffies and be sure not to discriminate them out. I really accept everything from 10 above 99% of the time. And once I hunt the area out, sometimes I'll go to all metal and just go back and dig the items that I've discriminated out last time. And you'd be surprised what you come up with on some of those items. So it's out there. And again, here's one: shotgun shell rating. 1853 $1 gold. My first gold coin. Totally did not expect that, especially after digging handfuls of shotgun shells. And this was an iffy signal. Almost passed it up. Glad I didn't. So dig them. Have a good time out there, and good luck. It's again, get the MX Sport, any other whites detector, and get out. Fall's here, and it's a great time. Harvest season's here for the farmers. Some of them, unfortunately, I'm only going to have a little bit of time left on this field I'm in, because the winter rye will be going in soon. So it's going to be a very short window to hunt with it. But I'm going to be sure to get out there, especially since my interest is so high in a couple of the items that came out of there, with the 1774 Real and this really cool wax seal ring. Cool. All right. Good luck.